I am Janock, and I'm going to run through my Day 4 territory battles. I'll be starting with the light side planet of Lothal. We'll start with the Jedi mission. I like to run this with a Jedi Knight Luke lead, which is a fun team. With his lead, he will slow everyone down to his speed, so I like to change his mods over, and I put Droideca's mods on him, which makes him very slow, which is going to in turn make the enemy team very slow. And the rest of the team I use with Jedi Luke is Jedi Master Luke, General Skywalker, Grandmaster Yoda, and Ki-Adi-Mundi. It could probably throw in some weaker Jedi, but if you have them, you might as well use them. So when the battle starts, the first thing you want to do is target one of the scout troopers and call a mass assist. That's going to trigger Jedi Knight Luke's bonus turn. He can stun everyone, and now that he's affected everyone, they are now down at his base speed, so they're now very slow, whereas your team retains their speed, so we were way outspeeding them. You want to try and do as many specials as possible, because in Lothal, when you do a special, it calls another Jedi to assist, and when they get the assist call, they get a stack, which makes them stronger and stronger. And on the flip side, you want to, if the other team starts getting stacks, like you can see the middle, the Stormtrooper Commander there has one stack of that. If one of their offensive characters, being one of the Scout Troopers or this Recon Trooper on the side, if one of them starts getting 2 or 3 stacks of that, you probably want to take him out, just because once they start ramping up their damage, they can take your guys out surprisingly quickly. So I try and focus on the same Scout Trooper to kill him off. I try and get an armor shred on him. We'll go ahead and do the mass assist again. In Lothal, you need to kill everyone 5 times before they actually, well, not everyone, but you need to kill 5 different people before they actually start permanently dying. I'm going to stay away from the Scout Trooper on the right because he still has speed up, which I would like to steal with Yoda. So before we kill him and he loses it, I would like to get one more turn from Yoda. There's the turn, so we will steal that buff from him and then spread it around, so now we all have speed up. Go ahead and go after the healer. Plus he's got that lock buff because he assisted at some point during the fight. I'm going to save the mass assist. It's nice to end out the fight with the mass assist, because that way Commander Luke will start the next turn with completely full turn meter, which will let him, especially if his stun is off of cooldown, which after this turn it will be off cooldown. So that means if I finish this fight or this round with the mass assist, then he will start the next round guaranteed the first person to go, and he'll have his stun ready, so he can immediately stun the team, which is going to slow them down. I'll go back over here, call Yoda. That should kill him off. So we're just going to try and get him down to, I'd say, about 50% health, maybe a little more. I'm trying to use as many basics so that everyone's abilities are off of cooldown. Alright, another couple attacks and we'll go ahead. Alright, that's close enough. We can call the mass assist. That should kill him off. It did, so Jedi Knight Luke is now at max turn meter, and he can start off by stunning everyone, so they're now all slowed down. Plus we have the ramping stacks that we have from wave 1, so we're even stronger than we were in wave 1, so that makes this relatively easy fight. Going to get an armor shred on him so he dies faster. Call Yoda. I'm just going to do a basic here because he doesn't need another armor shred. And I probably couldn't kill him in one shot. I'm going to go over here for the mass assist just because I don't want to waste it on someone who's almost dead anyways. We'll go ahead and steal that speed up again. It'll last for 2 turns, so it'll last until Yoda's next turn. Just have to make sure to spread the buffs on his next shot. We can go and use that insta-kill. Well, not insta-kill, but if he kills someone with it, then it stays off cooldown. So you only want to use it on someone who's low health, really. Giant Luke's basic is best to use on the tank because he does bonus damage to tanks. Going to spread the buffs here so everyone gets that speed up. Pass ability block around. We'll go after Imperial Officer. Calling Yoda. And you can see how slow they are. They really haven't even had a chance to come out of stun because they're so slow. And Jedi Knight Luke has taken so many turns, he's almost back to having his stun off cooldown again. So this is a really fun control team that it's hard to lose with. And we'll target the tank to put an armor shred on him. And we don't need to, but we'll go ahead and stun anyways. And just finish this off, mashing any buttons you feel like hitting. Alright. So that's one down. Move on to the next team. The next battle is an open battle. You can use any characters. I like to use a Jedi Master Kenobi. He's already there, so I'll just leave him. Galactic Republic team. Pretty standard. Padme, General Kenobi, Cat, and Ahsoka. Before I got Cat, I used to use Jedi Knight Anakin here, and that works too, but Cat's really nice, so yeah, if you have her, might as well use her. They're all mostly high on turn meter, so you have 2 minds here. If you give the damage immunity to Cat, she can immediately insta-kill someone. But they're going to take an awful lot of turns, so I'm going to go ahead and give the damage immunity to General Kenobi since he's taunting and he's going to be fielding a lot of attacks here. And again, you want to go after the Scout Troopers first. They have the... I'm actually going to use the Dispel, this event special. Yeah, I don't want to use the mass assist there because that'd be a lot of wasted damage if I did. Keeping an eye on the guy on the right there. He has one of those locked buffs. If he gets a second one, I will start going after him. I'm going to save her heal in case we actually need it. I'm actually going to target this guy when I do that because it's going to call a lot of assists and I don't want to waste that damage. Let her kill him off. I am going to switch to the guy on the left because the 2 Scout Troopers have the least hit points and he has one of those locked buffs which is making him ramp up, and I would rather get him out. I'll just do a basic there. It should be enough to kill him. Kill this guy. And that was the last non-counting death, so Again, no one really needs healed, so I'm just going to save her heal. I'll keep it in my back pocket. I'm going to go ahead and use the Force Leap on this guy to put the armor shred and get him out quick. And even though these guys that are left aren't damage dealers, don't sleep on them because they can actually do a surprising amount of damage. You know, he's got 3 of that ramping buff. Even as a healer, he can do some decent damage. And, you know, if you let them have too many stacks of that, they can delete one of your characters in a surprisingly quick amount of time. So, but he's just about dead here. And now he is dead, so I'm just going to continue to use basics to finish out this round. He can't get any more of that stack because they only get the stack when someone else calls them to assist, and since he's by himself, no one can call him to assist, so he is at 1 stack, but that's all he'll ever be at for this round. And as we attack and we call other people to assist with us, we're getting more stacks. So when we go into the next round, we're going to have a lot. You can see Jedi Master Kenobi's got 15, General Kenobi's got 17. So yeah, we're doing a lot of damage. Doing basics prolongs it, but the longer the fight goes, the more of those bonus stacks you're getting on your team, so it just helps you in the next wave. Alright, so I think General Kenobi, will look at the little widget over here. Actually, a lot of them will go before General Kenobi. I was looking at his turn meter, I thought he'd probably waste it, but I'm going to go and give him the damage immunity again. Just so he can soak up whatever these initial attacks are. Okay, and we'll keep going at the same guy. I'll kill him at least 3 more times. That's nice. Okay, now see, the guy on the right has got 2 stacks. I am actually going to just target him down. I don't like them having... I don't like their damage dealers having so many stacks. He does take a little bit more to kill off than the scout troopers, so that's why I would normally do him after I had killed off the scout troopers. They were easier, but I don't, like I said, you don't want to sleep on them. You don't want to let them get up to like 3 and 4 stacks of that, because they're just going to start deleting characters. You want to nip it while they're still only at 1 or 2. I'm going to save the heal. I'm going to ultimate, call the assists. Make sure you do specials as often as possible so that you again call assists. And you can see that recon trooper back there, he's at 2 stacks, so he's dangerous too as well. I'm actually going to jump on him to kill him off quickly. Luckily I had healing immunity, so that heal didn't prolong his life. Basic's going to kill him off, so now the most they've got is 1 stack on any of their damage dealers, so it's a little bit less worrisome. Oh, this whole time the guy on the right was the tank. I don't know why I was thinking the guy on the right was one of the damage dealers. It was a little bit of a overreaction then, because the tank having 2 stacks isn't nearly as scary as if the recon trooper in the back had it. I'll kill Imperial Officer next, and then we'll switch to the healer, and then we'll finish up with the tank. Or I guess we'll kill the tank first since he was taunting. We're going to use the heal. There's obviously nothing to save it for at this point. Alright. So that's 2 down. I do not have the Phoenix team, so I will not be doing that mission. My Phoenix aren't Relic 8 yet. So I will be finishing up this planet with the fleet mission. If you have Profundity, it's a very easy win with that, with Rogue One, but on this account, I actually really enjoy using Raddus. I put Profundity into operations almost every phase, so But Lothal is an easy win. You can win it with Negotiator. You can win it with Home 1. I really enjoy doing it with Raddus. I've got a near 100% win rate. Don't really need these last two reinforcements, but that's why I always put those in, Jedi Consular and ClSgt to finish up after the Resistance fleet. But the star of the show is really Comeuppance. You know, when he comes in, he does a mass assist and lets you pretty much delete anyone you want to. So the main thing with the Raddus is you want to try and do as many specials as possible while you have Foresight to reduce the cooldown of your ultimate. So right now you could do some other... actually, I do like to do the droid here, but I'm just going to do a basic with Rey because she doesn't have Foresight yet. Now this middle special here, that's going to put Foresight on everyone when they start their turn. So now is when you want to start spamming your specials, because every time you do a special while you have Foresight, you are reducing the cooldown of Raddus's ultimate. So again, we'll do the special. And we'll do the wiggle. And now we're going to call in Comeuppance. And if you use Comeuppance's rightmost special ability off the bat, it's going to call Mass Assist, and it's going to delete someone. Next target is TIE Advanced. And a lot of times you will lose your tank during this fight. It's not really a big deal. We have Foresight, so we want to make sure we use the special. Now we'll switch over to Imperial TIE Fighter. I just stay with the offense. Even if you've lost your tank, normally offense is the way to go. Doesn't really matter. We'll go ahead and give that to the tank. Just keep on hammering on TIE Fighter. Specials. I'm going to do the AE damage. This is one of the few times I've actually won this before getting ultimate. Normally my Raddus does get to ultimate, but things went particularly well in this fight. But like I said, this is near 100% win rate, so... Well, I hope you liked the video. If you enjoyed it, please do all the things and click on the likes and all that stuff. And if you'd like to, stick around for the next video where I will be doing the mixed CMs in Kessel. Thank you for watching.